Fox News review of the Los Angeles Fire Department's budget found that Mayor Karen Bass cut millions of dollars from that budget, which may have had a direct impact on the department's ability to respond to the devastating wildfires that impacted the area. Our senior national correspondent, William Lajeunesse, is live. He's in Pacific Palisades again. And what does Mayor Bass have to say about all this, William?
Well, John, the mayor and her spokespeople say that the cuts that she helped adopt had no impact on the response to the fire. However, that's not what we are told. Now, we are on Sunset Boulevard. Take a look. Every house, both sides of the street, burned to the ground. Now, here's the irony. This is on the same block as a fire station. Now, what we are told is when that call went out for the off-duty guys to show up, and they reported to stations around the city, there were no vehicles available for them to use.
Many of our rigs that are sitting at our supply and maintenance because we don't have the resources to fix them.
That's LA's fire chief last year begging for more mechanics. Why? When the Palisades fire broke out, every available firefighter showed up, yet many had no pumper truck, engine, or vehicle to use.
We have million-dollar rigs sitting at the yard with no mechanics to fix them.
Many are here, the maintenance yard, where up to 1 in 6 LA fire trucks are broken down, unavailable because the department has no money to fix them.
There's been a 55% overall increase for calls for service.
Compared to other major cities, LAFD is grossly understaffed, far below recommended levels.
We have fewer sworn firefighters today than we had in 2010.
A huge drain on fire resources, the homeless. Last year, LAFD responded to 14,000 fires and 52,000 medical calls.
If we cut one position, if we close one station, if we close one resource, the residents of Los Angeles are going to pay the ultimate sacrifice, and someone will die.
While next year's budget calls for more mechanics and replacement vehicles, the department wants another $5 million for EV charging stations and almost $2 million for a diversity and inclusion plan.
And we are at that breaking point where our firefighters can no longer do more with less.
So in this year's proposed budget, John, they're asking for 227 positions available simply to deal with the homeless issue, fires, medical. We are also told that the firefighters on the ground had no idea that that huge reservoir, right, 110 million gallons, was unavailable, and that was going to potentially affect the hydrants, right? And if they did know, I am told they would have hired or at least contracted with the private water tenders to be there, so when the water ran out, they had some supply. They, at least on the ground, had no idea.
Yeah, that's that Santa Ynez reservoir that we were talking about last week that sits just above Pacific Palisades. Out of commission because they were repairing the cover. William, great reporting as always. Thank you, sir.